Welcome everyone to the Relentless Undead. I'm your host Robert, and today I'm going to be playing for Marvel Midnight Suns. If you want to check me out on YouTube and on Twitch, you can under the username The Relentless Undead. I also have a community Discord if you guys want to check out. It's been linked below. I just realized I didn't mute myself for that entire little break, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I wasn't doing anything crazy. I checked my phone, realized that the Canadian Cancer Society is suggesting I do another little thing, and I was like, oh, okay, what are you suggesting? They're like, oh yeah, you could do a 15K swim. I'm like, I don't float. Like, swimming is so fucking difficult for me. I'm like, Jesus fuck, are you wanting me to die? Like, and then I'm like, okay, what's the other ones? They're like, or a 50K walk. I'm like, yeah, I think they're trying to kill me.
Damn. What are we gonna do without the sanctum? Hey,
No.
Can I ask a favor?
You want me to upgrade the dark card?
Damn it. We needed that sanctum. You ever have the feeling like you forgot something really important but aren't sure what it is?
Okay.
You mean such as how I defeated Lilith centuries ago? Then yes.
I'm having it right now and... Wait. I think... Oh no. Did I feed my cat before I left?
Would it not be easier to simply bring her here? I'm sure Ebony would love the company.
Oh, I thought about it. But then I got worried she might like this place too much and swallow it. Oh, I can't believe I did this. I just know Chewie's going to lay eggs on my pillow again.
Wait, what?
So much mucus. The sanctum's gone.
Having a cat that's not really a cat.
Unbelievable. There really is nothing sacred.
Okay. So that's all done.
Bye.
Over here, collect this gloss. I'm just conveniently sitting next to the machine to buy stuff out.
Okay, so that's two super.
Grab that essence.
She's gone and really pissed me off. Is there anything that would drive your mom really crazy? Like, maybe there's a fast food chain she loves that I could purchase and shut her?
Poor Doctor Strange. I only know a shade of the loss.
Okay, so basement to go. I'm not buying any of this stuff.
Need a pick-me-up?
Huh. Lose a bunch of my strength. Organization. Yeah, yeah.
Farewell, Hunter.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details. I
have to use Venom one more time.
Protect the Sanctum Sanctorum, and I fail.
There you go. That.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, and I was just about to binge watching slides. It's fortunate that we haven't run into... This will greatly...
I'm guessing 15 is our max for our research level. Okay. So I don't have to
What do you got for me, boss?
upgrade that anymore.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Okay, well this is a new one, so I want to grab that. These are both alties. Tasty brains or damage to each phone in an area. You know what? Let's go with that one. Cool.
Today, Hunter.
Let's go. Out here.
Strange and Tony
Upgrade abilities.
back again.
Yeah, sure.
Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
And here we will. Yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
Okay. Back out of that. Go to
Peace.
here. Check out the deck. Tasty Brains. If I remove Tasty Brains from it, I can actually upgrade. Oh, these are all hero. So, do I go Tasty Brains? Gives me life link. Or do I put this one? This one's actually a lot less appealing now that I know it's only it's a heroic card, because it's not much damage. But I'm gonna get rid of one of the Tasty Brains to put in the spikes. Now I'm not too worried about that. Correct. Not sparring. Oh, I do want to sparring.
Ready for
That's
more?
not the one I want to get. I want to get down here. Great. And then this will give me friendship XP as well, so probably never with Spider-Man.
I'm ready when you are.
I'm just probably going to start from the top and work my way back down.
Later.
I have something I can do
Good
here.
thing we've got her offspring on our side.
Oh, it's an upgrade. Oh, okay.
Thanks, Hunter.
This is emphatically terrible for our chances against your mother.
Not sure where that got put. Interesting.
Hunter, ever
Right
get the
there.
feeling like there's more going on?
Interesting. Okay. So going back here, they're all locked until I complete. Requires a general mission to be completed. Complete Morbius story to unlock. Complete Venom story to unlock. Okay. Complete Venom story to unlock. Okay. I don't think I need anything, so let's complete the mission. Let's go do another mission. Come on. Cool. This will get me Wolverine, I hope. Oh, Wolverine looks so cool. Looks a little taller than I would expect. Who's my most lowest friendship? Venom. Yeah, I'll probably bring Venom then. Also, I need to bring Venom anyway to unlock that next step of things. So yeah, Eddie. Yeah, something like that, Thames. Yep.
Blaze has kept the Parchment of Power safe so far, but he won't withstand a full-on assault from Lilith on his own.
He will not be on his own much longer. The parchment will stay safe.
Good. And while you're there, see if you can talk some sense into him.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like 5. Right, the low 5s. He's supposed to be the low 5s.
He didn't have it. How about you?
We're being paid to find the Page Creed. Have fun on your own time.
Oh, this ain't about the money anymore. Get inside. You can go straight to hell. Oh, she's scared. Oh, crap. That's just cheating.
Surrender the page, please.
Nice meat suit, lady.
Surrender, or be destroyed.
They dug up Junior, too.
Child.
Struck a nerve, huh? Then you're gonna love this. Heard you were dead, Johnny. That was the idea. I'd ask what you were doing here, but I just pumped a few rounds in his chest.
Legendary Johnny Blaze. I have heard much
Hear that? This is your fault. Play with Mama all you want. I've got people to save. Mama.
Long story.
Defeat the Nest Mother. Nest Mother summons altars each turn. Destroy them to damage the Nest Mother. If altars are not destroyed, the Nest Mother may turn them into monuments. Monuments have different effects which can help enemies and hinder the heroes.
We'll just have to hope Blaze can handle the escape on his own. You've got a big problem of your own to deal with. Call that one she's summoning.
Jesus!
Make things a lot
Fuck!
harder unless you destroy them too.
Take out the big lady in her rock collection. Got it. Looking at me.
Did not expect them to be that many of them.
Decided to talk through this one. Don't feel the need to show it any mercy.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's just, yeah, it's fine. Let's need to knock back.
You were too weak for this fight.
This is also a quick.
Your mother abandoned.
So she's taking 69 damage from this. You okay? Then throw you with that. That works. I get rid of 2 birds, 1 stone. It's not quick, so it's going to take up one of my card slots. However, not that big of a deal. I have cards.
Just what I need.
Quick. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Quick. A chain? Nice. So this looks like the last one. So if I hit this, then I can go after you, getting rid of you. And then I can do my last 2 on this guy.
Now it's mine.
It still lives. I took a lot of damage.
Leave some for the rest of
She takes some damage. There's no more of them on the field. I can't play any more cards. That's okay. I'll re-roll this card. And I will call it a arrow. Did it kill the dog for me? With my own body? That's
You're not out of this yet.
Oh, me hitting my one ability? Great. That's bullshit. That's bullshit that she could change that into that. Because it was a new one. You're pissing me off.
Why the sudden interest?
Destroying those altars may be the fastest way to bring her down.
Assuming we can get past that guardian.
Not my first rock monster rodeo. Nothing to worry about.
I like that.
Is it still a legend if it's true?
That's a taunt. That's. I wanted another quick ability, but I don't have one, so let's do this on myself.
Welcome,
Draw me a card. Not really the card I wanted, but that's okay. This has a chain. The problem is that I need to get rid of this and it still hurts him over here. And I think the problem is that with Wolverine can't reach. And I don't think he can reach either. Oh, see. But I need to kill this thing. Trying to figure out how I want to deal with this. Can I? I can get rid of this dog before I did not use Wolverine, but okay. Why do you use me? That's why I changed it, but apparently the game said no. Oh, and there's one over here too. I can take damage. I don't know. You know what? I'll just let her keep them. I'll let her keep them. No, I don't want to. I'll do this on you.
Walk in the light.
Okay. I don't like any of that, but
They cannot possibly match your strength.
My servants join the fray.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. That's gonna suck for me, but it's okay.
You will be
Interesting. He takes damage. Interesting.
Maybe I should be flattered.
Any altars you don't destroy, she'll attempt to turn into monuments.
Yeah, I know how this works.
Shrines to Lilith that manipulate the battlefield.
Yeah, I know how
never
this
knew
works.
My mother was so vain.
I assume that comes with the territory when you have a cult following to maintain.
Gets on the other one. I've got a reputation to protect.
I think if I destroy the other one, she dies.
Prepare to die! We expected more from them.
Okay. How is she still? Is she like alive with like 1 health? 6. Fair enough. That. If I had knocked him out, it would not have consumed a Ravenous, but
That must have taken practice.
You know what? Both.
Your time is
Lilith won't be happy to see her favored ones fall so easily.
You cannot resist, child. The prophecy will be fulfilled.
Maybe so. But not today.
Let's hope not.
Not so tough without that little pop gun of yours. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Not as much as me. Somehow, you get uglier every time I see you.
And you get smaller. Runt.
Stop fussing over me, you idiots.
After them.
No escape this time, Creed.
I was gonna say the same thing to you. All of you.
Safe Troop won't wait until the enemy turn to launch his attack quickly.
Looks
Fair
like
enough.
Too bad she couldn't do something about that face.
Jokes now. But let's see how funny it is when I spill your guts.
Already killed you once, scumbag. Ain't gonna be a problem doing it again.
They're all going after.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
A quick bite.
Just to at least get someone dead. Cool, you leveled up.
So this would work, Eddie.
Well, that sucks. That's a really small area. Careful.
It is our turn. You are out.
Redraw that card. I need 4 heroism. So next time.
Should do the trick.
He is really not liking Venom. Fair enough. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. Next turn.
No one's leaving unless Mother says so.
Shame. It sucks I don't have
Look at me now.
my counterattack. Okay. Well,
You're gonna pay for
first
what
and
you've done
foremost,
here. I'm gonna make sure of that.
Sabertooth.
Small man talks a big
Welcome
game.
to hell.
I knew we could do it.
Chain. Oh, it's a shame I can't hit him again. That's okay.
Maybe it's time you quit this racket.
Yeah, you won't be able to do anything for a bit. Pass this card.
You have one friend.
Okay. Redraw that card. Redraw this card. And end turn. This is a quick.
Their faces. Family night at the carnival. I could have almost tasted their fear right before they
You'd be doing me a personal favor if you could shut him up. Permanently, if possible.
You heard the lady.
Yeah, that would take him out. So, see you later.
You
I could have used another card to, throw the other guy back.
He's down, but not out yet.
I will not fall for the same ruse twice.
thought as much. You're welcome.
Enough of this. Easy, kid. These were his people.
We did what we could, Blaze.
That's what folks with bloody hands always say.
If we do not stop the Midnight Sun, the entire world will get far bloodier.
Not my problem anymore. Forget the damn prophecy. I know I sure as hell am.
Aren't you gonna follow him?
Nah, he may not have been listening. But I am. Keep talking, kid.
Wolverine now has joined.
What happened at that carnival was a tragedy.
One that could have been avoided.
If you did not keep so many secrets...
Oh, what is this, a duet? Since when did you two get so chummy?
Don't change the subject.
The spirits of vengeance have always been the secret guardians of the parchment of power.
Guardians? Blaze is probably using the page as toilet paper right now.
I met the guy. You're giving him too much credit.
We did what we had to do. That secret kept the page out of our enemies' hands for centuries.
At what cost?
You cannot win this war with secrets.
Magic is right. If we're going to stop Lilith from causing any more massacres, we need to come clean with each other, now.
There is nothing else, Captain.
I wish I could believe you.
So do I.
Then I don't see a point in continuing this conversation.
This is grade A bull.
To
I
be
wish I could have helped today, Hunter. Is Steve Rogers everyone's ideal dad? I see it.
To be fair, not letting everyone know that Blaze had it makes sense. You don't want Lilith knowing that information. And at the beginning of the game, Tony was telling Blaze, this is happening. So, this is really on Blaze, in my opinion.
I can see you are still upset, Ileana.
Of course I'm still upset. Caretaker continuously stonewalls us and expects all of us to just go along and make nice. But it never works out that way. You would think she would have learned by now, but I guess not. She should trust us more.
I am sure Caretaker's intentions came from a good place.
Good intentions mean nothing when the outcome causes harm.
She probably does not see it that way.
I don't care how she sees it. Neither Caretaker nor Tony told us she gave the page to Blaze for safekeeping. They should know he's one of the least safe people on the planet, no matter what Robbie says. Now all that stands between this realm and Cathan is that overrated stuntman. Entrusting it to him was a mistake.
And do you have a better idea to whom we should entrust something of such value?
I'd give it to Nico to hold, and if she didn't want to carry the weight of it, I would.
And you would be willing to risk your soul holding it? It is said to have demonic effects on its keeper.
Demonic effects? I'm already as demonic as this realm will tolerate. I don't cower from the darkness. I am made from its fabric. I could handle it. But alas, they did not give the parchment to me to hold. Blaze has the parchment, and I cannot change that. Let's just hope he can hold on to it.
Whenever I talk to her about authority figures, she always gets mad, so I always lose the friendship. Why did you tell me to teleport me to my room?
You know, it's kind of rude to walk around in here and not give me so much as a hello.
I assumed you were asleep.
I don't sleep much. But that doesn't stop me from enjoying the company of a comfortable bed when I spot one.
After that fight at the Quentin Carnival, I suppose we all could use a lengthy rest.
I can't get too comfortable. Not so long as Sabretooth's still out there.
He is your quarry, I take it?
I guess you could say that. We have a history. None of it nice. Though he's definitely changed. His nasty side got, well, nastier.
Lilith's evil is seductive. She can easily corrupt anyone.
Creed was always a homicidal monster. But now he's really taken things to the next level.
Does not look like you are planning to stay long. Some find our abbey to be a bit unnerving.
Oh, this place is nothing. You'd be surprised at some of the places I've rested my boots.
I feel compelled to warn you that we, the living, are not alone here at the abbey.
Wait, you telling me this place has got ghosts?
If that makes you uncomfortable.
Not at all. This ain't my first visit to Caretaker and Agatha's House of Oddities. We go way back. I see the way you're looking at me. Who's this mysterious guy hanging out in my place all of a sudden?
Perhaps.
Tell you what, I've got a little break between people trying to kill me, so let's have a little chat.
What do you know about this Johnny Blaze?
He's a flaming jackass. Used to be known as the Spirit of Vengeance, until even his attitude got too bad for that job. Seems like he's really committed to the carny life now. Must be the funnel cakes and fried candy bars.
Do you think a man like that is up to the challenge before him? Guarding the parchment of power is not a task taken lightly.
Yeah, we faced some vile customers together. He may not have the flaming skull thing anymore, but he's got guts where it counts.
How long have you known Sabretooth? Seems like you two have a history.
His real name's Victor Creed, and you're right. We've got bad blood going back a long time. Believe it or not, we used to be teammates and pals. Kinda.
They say familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah, well, they get things dead on sometimes. Didn't take me long to notice he wasn't exactly playing with a full deck. Creed and I have long since chosen to follow different paths. Yet somehow we keep ending up at the same friggin' destination.
You seem like a nomad, but surely you have a place you call home.
I guess you could say Xavier's place has been the closest thing to a real home I've ever had.
Who?
Oh, Professor Charles Xavier. He's got a swanky place outside of New York City, a private school. Lots of space and plenty of interesting folk. It's a lot like your Abbey here, except Charles has a baseball field.
Baseball?
Yeah, if you got interest, I'd be happy to explain all the rules sometime.
You seem to know everyone. I assume you know the Midnight Suns as well.
I know some of these kids. Didn't know they got themselves a band name.
Who do you know?
Magic, for instance. She's the kid sister of a buddy of mine, Pyotr Rasputin. I call him Colossus.
Interesting. You and she have similar attitudes.
Maybe because we have similar backgrounds. I grew up in Canada, surrounded by wolves. She grew up in Limbo, surrounded by demons.
Which place is worse, Canada or Limbo?
Oh, Limbo. They don't have hockey.
Did I hear you correctly? You know Caretaker?
She's an interesting lady. First met her when I was a lot less grizzled.
I would like to hear this story.
It's not exactly a funny story, and I don't want to embarrass the old lady. Maybe I'll tell you some other time.
I have taken up enough of your time. I should go.
It's been a pleasure. If you have more questions, you know where to find me.
Hunter, you there? I'm in the library. It's super important you meet me here ASAP.
I'm going to the library. What do you want? What's up?
What are you reading, Nico?
A limited edition print of the Book of Thoth.
The Book of Thoth? Where did you find a book of such rarity?
I didn't. Someone just left it out. Weird, too, because I was looking for a book on chaos magic so I could understand Wanda's grimoire a little better. I didn't think I was gonna find any, since Caretaker probably hid or burned every single text on the topic. But, poof, here this was, waiting for me.
It has been my experience that what we seek usually has a way of finding us first.
Yeah, maybe, but it's not like books just pull themselves off shelves and onto tables. Well, not in this castle at least. Someone left this out.
I wonder who.
Sometimes I think this library is haunted by a friendly librarian ghost.
Find anything helpful in it?
I did. There's a historical account of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh who was struck by a dark madness after reading a page from an old book called The Scrolls of Cthon.
Wait, that is another name for the...
Darkhold, I know. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the first case of corruption in recorded history.
Was this pharaoh's corruption ever purified?
Hold up, I haven't gotten to that part of the story. So the legend goes that nothing could cure the pharaoh until this traveling light worker came along, laid his hands upon the pharaoh, and recited an incantation. The pharaoh came back to his senses and returned to his good old classical Egyptian disbodied self.
Sounds like the best possible outcome was reached for everyone involved.
Well, not for everyone. So like, when the Lightworker recited the incantation, he absorbed all the Pharaoh's corruption into his own body and, died.
He did not survive?
No. But the lines of the incantation he used are scattered throughout this book. I'm gonna have Magic help me transcribe them and see if we can use them to cure Wanda.
Let me get this straight. You and Magic plan on piecing together a 100,000-year-old incantation that worked once and killed the person who said it?
Yes?
It is unlikely that the historical account of the incantation is accurate.
Well, I've got to try something. It's not like anyone else has any other bright ideas. Well, I'm gonna find Magic, see if we can make a dent in this transcription. I'll give you a shout when we do. Until then, not a word about this to anyone.
Did you put out the book?
Hmm?
Or did Caretaker? Mystery, mystery, mystery.
I saw a listing for a 4-story walk-up, Upper West Side. Maybe your new sanctum.
Tony, I can't.
Okay, so it looks like it's one of the 4 here. So it's either Spider-Man. I don't think I need to bring Spider-Man out. He's level friendship 5.
Hey, I heard about this crazy video online. A monkey riding a cat like it's a horse. No. I think you love
Danvers.
Maybe they were enchanted.
Which is 8. Strange. Tony. Theoretically, Danvers should be the one I bring up. She needs the most friendship.
No, just kidding. Don't curse me.
Wolverine's how old? Sure, let's throw.
They could take that show anywhere? Why isn't it on a tropical island?
Okay, let's see if one of Danvers' things is actually here. Come on. Load. Favorite hangout. I'm gonna quickly just put something here. So I think I need to work out with 2 people, and I actually get an achievement. 2 people are going to be Wolverine and Scarlet Witch. Okay, so she likes playing cards, reading by the fire, stargazing, and working out's the only one here. Yeah. If none of these were ones that she actually really likes, I would just go with someone else.
I'm getting used to the Abbey. Didn't think I'd like it at first. Monks lived here isn't on my list of preferred amenities.
What changed your mind?
It reminds me of a Kree outpost. Mostly solitary, but you have your team around. Enough contact with civilization to avoid going loopy.
What do you get when Captain Marvel goes stir-crazy?
You tell me.
Someone who is not enjoying herself?
No, I'm having a great time. I thought you were setting up a cheesy joke.
Oh, no, I was really curious. When you have cabin fever, what does it look like?
How about me 20 minutes ago?
Nice.
What about you? You died here, so I bet you have some complicated thoughts about this place.
Yes, there are bad memories. But the good ones outweigh them all.
You're lucky you have that.
I'm making some new ones right now.
No one likes a suck-up hunter. But so am I.
Okay. So I am looking for a candle that smells like jet fuel. Right there.
You bribing me to think better of...
There. So now she's closer to being blowing up. That's great. Let's quickly check to see if I can change your appearance. Ooh, I can. Sadly, it's not the appearance I want to change. Two options are his swimsuit, which I give 0 fucks about. Oh, that's pretty cool. Not one I would actually go with. But it's still pretty cool. I have not unlocked that one yet. And then this one doesn't have anything. I'll stick to his basic costume for now.
Oh, Hunter, you here to yell at me too?
No, but we'll talk in a few moments. Tom.
They're accusing me of keeping secrets, as if that's the biggest problem we have right now. I don't know, maybe the demonic green sky over New York was too subtle for them to notice?
I think they noticed.
Well, it wasn't intentional. We were supposed to win in New York. We weren't supposed to lose the Sanctum, or Avengers Tower. Or Banner. I mean, call me crazy, but would sitting everyone down and telling them all about Blaze and the parchment really have made a difference?
I understand why you did it. The fewer people who know about the parchment, the better.
That's exactly right. When everyone operates on a need-to-know basis, they can focus.
Is that how you are able to focus?
Well, no, I need to know everything. Things are spiraling out of control, and right now, I just need to figure out what to do about this prophecy.
You really think you can stop the Darkhold's prophecy by working in here?
Well, I'm kind of known for making the impossible possible. Give me a couple hours and a decent lunch, maybe an Italian hoagie, and I can fix anything. Trust me.
I do not see any solution that will make the Darkhold just go away.
Too bad it won't. Wouldn't that be great? If it just went away. Please excuse me. I need to jot down some ideas.
Are you making prophecies of your own?
Shoo, go. Genie's at work. I gotta get a sign.
Okay. I think that's good. Everyone's good. Done talking to me. Step outside for a second. So, not far enough away. And don't worry, I'll do it later. I was gonna go check out all the chests, but let's just go sleep. I'll start up the morning, and then I'm probably gonna call this episode.
I believe we've seen all the...
Okay.
Talk to caretaker.
Okay. Abby, just remember, when Blaze
Magic
appears,
and Danvers.
legit. You're a Ghost Rider too.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
Do 2 missions with Wolverine. And the teamwork tactics 2 in the yard actually gets upgraded. Cool.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
So those are both new ones. Same with that one. Well, I'm gonna go with the Wolverine one. Yeah, I'll probably go with this one. I don't like the apply bind. That's pretty off the card, actually.
See you, Hunter.
Wolverine. Okay. Venom. Do I want to put this in? It would be better than... Yeah, I'd give him another attack card. I'm going to get rid of that one for it. Doesn't make him any stronger, theoretically. You know what? I'll get rid of that. Put that in there. give him a little bit more flair.
Oh, those sequels suck.
Combat items available. Over here, question mark. Oh, I'll figure it out later. Buy that right now.
That was a help.
Let's do this. We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
God will keep these teeth sharp.
Weird. I don't remember. I guess. Oh no, it's a different card.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub. Nice match, kid.
Cool.
Later.
So yeah, because the other one was this one. Yeah, a full combo getting strength. This one full combo applies weak. Not really. This one's a lot better in my opinion, but.
Do your thing.
Let's get this off my actual list. Right, everyone wants to talk to me.
Feels like it's approaching last stand territory.
Compliments him?
You really seem to know yourself.
All right, I'll allow it.
Just to help increase our friendship faster.
My powers don't feel like they're enough. I think I've got brains.
No, it's actually not you when you talk to him. Magic right there.
Can't stop thinking of all the terrified civilians.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
No. Because you want me to upgrade a dark ability to give me darkness.
Thanks anyway.
And I don't want to learn. I don't want to become dark.
Someone either moved my test tubes, or I'm experimenting in my sleep again.
Morning, Blaze. Want to do some Spirit of Vengeance training in the yard? Oh man, I sound so lame. Whew, freaking hopeless.
Who are you talking to, Robbie? Sparky?
Oh, hey there, Hunter. Didn't see you standing there. I was just talking to myself, trying to hype myself up, you know?
Hype yourself up for what?
If we're gonna be working with Blaze, and he starts hanging out at the Abbey, and we're driving across the desert together killing demons, I need to be cool. I mean, he's the original Spirit of Vengeance, the real Ghost Rider. And I'm just Robbie Reyes from East LA. How the hell am I supposed to live up to that?
Have you asked the Spirit of Vengeance that resides in you for advice?
You mean my roommate Sparky? Of course I have. He said I'm just as legit as Blaze, maybe even more legit. But I think Sparky may be a little biased. He has a rivalry with Blaze's Ghost Rider, some kind of demonic competition thing.
I see.
Look at me. I'm standing here in the middle of this ancient abbey, surrounded by some of Earth's greatest heroes. And I still don't really feel like I belong. It's not like I got that special something you've got. I mean, look at you. You're not intimidated by anyone. How do you own that swagger?
I follow my moral compass and do what I believe is right, no matter what others say.
What if you don't have a moral compass? Or your moral compass is a demon that lives in your head and isn't just a talking cricket?
Then I suggest developing one of your own. Crickets are untrustworthy.
Well, thanks for the heart-to-heart, or demon-to-demon, or whatever. You've given me and Sparky a lot to digest. See you around, Hunter.
I lost friendship with him with that conversation. But it's okay.
Don't worry. That much big asshole energy can't hide for long.
You have more faith in our tech than I do.
Less in the tech, more in you.
Just openly flirting.
Thanks, Hunter.
How is the search for Blaze going?
Nowhere. The dude has totally gone off-grid. I've scoured every rat hole on the planet a guy like that would be seen in. Monster truck shows, stunt cycling extravaganzas, motocross events, but Blaze is totally MIA. I'm telling you, Hunter, if I have to spend one more hour scanning digital maps for that hot Cheeto, even my super sight is gonna go all squiggly.
Perhaps there is a silver lining in his inability to be found.
There is? Because I'd sure love to hear it.
But think about it. If the great Captain Marvel cannot locate him, then Lilith does not stand a chance in hell of finding him either.
Good point. But I'd still like to find him. If not for securing the parchment and preventing your mother's gothy Armageddon, then just for the principle of it. I don't like to lose. Well, I'd love to continue with the chit-chatting, but I've got to get back to the most boring manhunt in history.
Do let me know when you find him.
Don't worry. I'll be so freaking relieved and excited the whole Abbey will know. Come on, Blaze. Come out wherever you are.
Okay,
You
so I'm
can't
gonna
hide
leave off this
forever
episode.
under whatever backwater rock you've crawled under. Not
I'll talk to the caretaker next time. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed this and want to check out more of my stuff, check it out on YouTube and on Twitch. On the username The Relentless Undead. I also have a community Discord. If you guys want to check out the community Discord, it should be linked below. If you're currently watching this live, I'm just jumping into the game. If you're watching it somewhere else. Until next time.